Appreciate you hitting the button. Welcome to the How to Hustle podcast with Hype. This is episode 108. You follow me on Instagram and Twitter at I am Hype. That's HYMPE. It's Hype. It's not hype. I'm not geeked up. These people are family. Reintroduce yourselves to the audience. This is a Philly takeover. You know what I'm saying? This is not even an international Hype. This is a local joint. But let's reintroduce yourselves to the audience, gang.
I mean, it's not really local, just a Philly, because I am a native Washingtonian from DC, uptown born and raised, no place better than. Sorry, guys, I know you love me. But I am just being Mimi, aka Mimi the Goddess, or Big Mish on the Life Be Life and podcast.
Y'all already know who it is. Your favorite fat freckle man, Fat Barnes, aka Stephen Fat, saying your favorite coach's favorite coach.
Nutmeg Nah in the building.
Damn, he called you Nutmeg Nah. What is going on this show?
Nah called himself that on the episode. I'm just giving him what he thought.
I made a joke and he been running with it ever since. I made a joke about the basketball move and he has not let me live it down ever since.
You're not gonna tell me you got a basketball move called the nutmeg. I refuse to believe.
No, that's what they call it when the ball.
No, when you call it when you throw
the ball between another nigga. That's what
I've never heard that. I never knew that.
I had never heard that. Well, you'd have been my co-host all this time. I never asked where the name came from.
That's
the context is key.
See, now they not say it wasn't Hoopers, you know what I'm saying? Hoopers knew the terminology right there.
I'm definitely a Hooper, but I ain't never heard nobody call it that shit.
I know the terminology for that. I thought that was just a crossover.
Hold up, though. Reintroduce yourself to the audience now. Come on.
My fault. I'm on here talking and shit. It's your boy Big Dan, of the Bridging the Gap podcast and also of the Unrestricted podcast, which is also a YouTube show, which will be coming very, very, very soon. We've already got a few episodes locked in. You can catch us on all streaming platforms, you know what I'm saying? So we're around. Appreciate it coming back. Philly, Philly type shit.
Copy that. Now, y'all comfortable? Let's get the rundown. Mondays, every Monday, E-Block Radio Network at 2 o'clock. GFT Radio Network, 2 o'clock every Tuesday. And we go 216 to Bling, 12 midnight, 8 a.m., 8 p.m. They love me over there. Then we go Friday, I Say Podcast Radio Network. They love me over there too. Every Friday, 10 a.m. THC Media, 10 a.m. every Saturday. They love me over there too. I'm the international Hype. They love me all over.
Everywhere.
Copy that. Custom Hustle World, Custom Hustle Co. As you can see, the Air Hustle ones, you know what I'm saying, on deck for those watching on the E-Block Radio Network. The sneaks are available in any color, up till 14 and down to the children's sizes and the female sizes. We want to get you however you can get it. You know what I'm saying? I own the outfit. It's my new joint. We got the jerseys, the sweatsuits, the jackets. The spring jackets are now in. However you need it, we will customize it. Over at Custom Hustle World on Instagram, it's Custom Hustle Co. on Twitter. H2H Cleaning is my cleaning company at H2H Cleaning on Instagram only. Roofing, plumbing, HVAC, flooring, carpeting, cleanups, cleanouts, and yes, we do remodels. So however you need that situation, we will get you tight over there at H2H Cleaning. Now, gang, are y'all ready? Shouts out to my folks. We had a scheduling situation. We made the whole thing, you know what I'm saying, like gumbo, and we're going to make this one a classic. Episode 108. Now, paid talent like y'all, you know what I'm saying, can operate on the fly. We're going to go to Dan last on this one. We're definitely starting with my man Nutmeg Nah. Where do you come up short? There's no way in life that we got as many hats as we have to wear. Husband, father, son, friend, dad, coach, whatever the different, hats that we have to wear. We got to be coming up short somewhere. Nah, where you coming up short at?
I'm coming up short in time management and self-care. Those are two places I'm up short. Because like you said, we got to get everything done and still got to get it done within the 24 hours as everybody else. It's like, I can as best as I can. But because of my time management not being as good as it needs to be, not only do it be stuff left over to where I'm up late, not getting prime hours of sleep, there's other things that I could be doing for self-care that I should be doing, I should say, you know what I'm saying, to make myself more of a whole person. Because if you're more of a whole person, if you're taking better care of yourself, you're more capable to get the things you need done. So those two things kind of go hand in hand for me where I come up short.
Big Mish.
For me, acknowledging, accepting, and expressing my feelings. I've just got into the realm of learning to set and enforce boundaries, but I still find it hard to kind of express to people what I need from them in order for those boundaries to be respected. And it just makes it very hard because I don't like seeming like I'm an emotional person or showing weakness because, you know, you're not supposed to be weak, have feelings, showing tears, cry. That's how I've been all my life. But here lately, I'm like, that's definitely a detriment to me. And I've been trying to work on it, but it's like probably the main area in which I fall short. So,
Big Dan.
For me, honestly, I would say it would be just being a good family member. Not as far as my immediate family, like my household, my wife and kids, but my, you know, all of the extended families. Because of the fact, just simply, dog, you know how it is, dog. We be busy. You know what I mean, and when I say if it ain't 10 to 12 hours a day at the regular gig, then you got to put in time. You know, I got 3 kids, daughter getting ready to go to college, and 2 small ones. So between putting that time in with them, making sure my wife is being held down and she getting her time, all the making it to the cookouts and making it to the birthday parties, and even just picking up the phone and checking on people, I'm definitely falling short when it comes to that. You know what I mean? But also it's like, you know, I be telling people like, you know, you gotta respect my time. Like I got a lot going on.
okay.
So that's definitely where I'm at.
Let's not gloss over my daughter's going to college. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, you know, hey, listen, man, you know,
Let's not
big
mention
work.
that. Let's not mention that in passing. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? We looking at HBCUs, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
She went on a 5 school tour 2 weeks ago. You
what
know, we might be
schools?
Cheney, sorry, not doing that. Howard,
HU,
Norfolk, I believe it is.
Norfolk State.
Norfolk State. What was the other one? She went down to Spelman, and then I can't remember what the other one is, but she wasn't for that.
Yeah.
So right now it's a toss up between Norfolk and Spelman. That's what she on right now.
So this,
you know,
Spelman's great.
So this is what I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to relay this message. You know what I'm saying? Once she gets on campus, if she's pledging or if she's not, and she gets in with some Kappas, some Vedas, Zeltas.
Hey, listen, hey, shout out to the Deltas. My niece just went over. She a Delta now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Shout out to them. I was at the little joint. They was stepping and shit. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
they get hyper probates.
I
surprised she didn't look at DSU.
Hey, nah, it's like I brought this up for a reason, ain't it? Once we on campus and we got them situations, you let them know that we are at Custom Hustle World, and yes, we take care of sororities and fraternities. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I got you.
We would love to get her and her line sisters together. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I got you. You already know. If I can plug it, I'm gonna plug it. If anything, I get with you just to even get her lined up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Copy that. You know, we send you
because I'm gonna tell you, them folks that's in them 3-letter organizations, they be serious about their little paraphernalia. My best friend's a Delta, and if I don't buy her elephants and Delta inspired Crocs and jewelry and all that, I'm like,
that elephant, they deep with it, boy.
Listen,
they deep with that elephant. My aunt a Delta. She been a Delta since '85. Her whole
she
crib,
got elephants
red and
forever.
white elephant. And when I was younger, I'm like, what the fuck is up with the elephants? Like,
let's stay on brand here.
Because we can't get all topic.
Let's have the aunts and all of them know that
that's your fault.
We are at Custom Hustle World, and we will get your deltas just right.
I got you.
Now, windbreakers, we got all that love.
Windbreakers.
Now, for me, I come up short is definitely with me. I'm that type of person who I always tell people my uncle and my dad died in October of 2008. My dad died in September of 2009. They was like the two guys in the family. So now it's like somebody needs to fill that void and nobody stepped up to the situation. It became me. So now that means when we got issues, when we got problems, when you got somebody need to be talked to, you got somebody who needs whatever, it's usually coming to me if they don't go to my mom. And I'm really trying to get everybody off my mom. So I'm trying to take a little bit of that so that she don't have to deal with that because she's been dealing with that forever. You'll hear about that last week on episode 107. But it's definitely me because my kids matter more than I do. And they absolutely have to get whatever it is that I can give them. And that's on top of, you know, me. You hear the rundown in the beginning of the show. You know, I got a lot going on at all times.
Mhm.
And I always tell my wife, because this is something that we're going to do in the future. Excuse me. It's about titles. The title of you being my wife holds so much weight that if you call me, the world stops. If I see it's two
Exactly.
people that have pictures in my phone, it's my mom and my wife. If a picture pops up in my phone, I don't care where I'm at, what I'm doing, the phone is getting answered. Because as, if anything comes out of this phone from either one of them, it don't matter who else I'm dealing with, unless it's time to pray. So I would definitely say I come last because, like Dan said, I'm kind of falling short now on the cookouts and the birthday parties and all of that, but that kind of really happened just from the shutdown situation. My wife was pregnant when all of that happens, and my wife is still going to work. I'm still going to work. So it's like we can't really be taking no chances at these love and marketing right there now with the Life Be Life and Mug. Show that again for the listeners.
Put it up, put it up.
You can't really be, you know what I'm saying? Copy that. You can't really be in them situations where you're dealing with a pregnancy. And
Right.
so you kind of go from like, oh no, y'all, we can't make it. No, y'all, we can't make it. To now you on Instagram like, oh damn, I didn't know it was his birthday. Like,
Right.
but something got to give in this situation, and I feel like I kind of made myself be the thing that gave, and it's kind of like I can't really even try to, like, it's the same thing we kind of all said was like you kind of got to find a way to balance it all and still keep yourself in there, but it's really kind of hard, especially for a person like me who is always about how can I help everybody else in their situations. Because when I got a situation, it's like I don't really trust none of you niggas to go to.
Yo, definitely understand that.
Now, something that I need to know from everybody, spin it back around. What are we doing to work on those situations? How are we trying to alleviate those being the problems? Nah, start with you.
Well, I'm continuing seeing my therapist. Sometimes we just brainstorm some techniques to where I could, you know, kind of really find ways to focus on, like I said, time management, getting things down to a schedule. I mean, you talked about that offline already, right? Like just kind of getting their routine set and locked in for the people in my life to the point where it's kind of like how Dan said, yo, you just got to respect my time. I'm sorry, your day's not Tuesday, your day is Thursday. You know what I'm saying? And sticking to those kind of things to where I can still get that, you know, hour of myself to the day. Less, you know, I have one of those days off, and now it's going to set everything off because now I'm snapping, and now, you know what I mean? The avalanche, the snowball turns into an avalanche because I didn't take no time to reset myself. On top of that, I'm up in my physical activity, you know what I'm saying? So, and doing that, working out more a little bit is going to give me physically the more energy. So once my mental energy and my physical energy start upping, I feel like I'll just be able to be, you know, even better version and do even more, but still be able to carve out that time I need for me.
Copy that, Big Mish.
For me, it's learning to be more verbal about the feelings that I have, kind of like, you know, accepting them and connecting with them and not being worried about expressing to people, i.e., like if my sister says, hey, can you watch the kids for me? And I'm like, sure, but how long y'all gonna be? Because I'm kind of tired and I don't want y'all to be at the gala till 11 o'clock. Can y'all even be home maybe by 10 o'clock? And just kind of being less afraid of disappointing other people because people don't be afraid to disappoint me. And again, that comes in, you know, tune with setting the boundaries that I have in place in order to be comfortable enough for me to express myself and they not have, you know, certain feelings about it, because I'm always the person that's like you. I'm looking out for everybody. I'm taking care of everybody. I'm trying to help everybody. But then I'm pissed off because when I need help, nobody helps me. But then I had to realize I'm not expressing the fact that I need help because I'm playing a strong role all the time. Yeah.
Well, nah, so I was coming for you with this because, you know, I'm listening. And this is something that you said on the podcast that was at Life Be Life on all streaming platforms. I'll throw that in there for y'all. This was something that you brought up on the podcast is, damn, we thought you was cooking. How come we thought you had the macaroni? I believe it was the macaroni, wasn't it? Or the potato salad or something? You came in and you was just a guest. This is the thing that, like Dan, this goes to what Dan was saying. Because this is something that this is why I recognized it when you said it, because it's something that's me too. Is Set these boundaries, and then you got to respect my boundaries and my time.
Yep.
Just like you said, nobody gives a fuck about inconveniencing you. They don't care about calling you 15
all.
times. Yo, you gonna bring the macaroni, the ice, the sodas, the cake, and then is you gonna make the double eggs when you get here. They don't care about inconveniencing you and your whole situation, knowing that you got kids and a husband and all that to come with too.
Yeah.
It's not just me coming. So you can't be trying to be like, I'm caring about you, but now I'm putting myself on the back burner, because putting myself on the back burner puts me in a bad spot. So that was definitely something I heard you say on the show. So when you
and then the
start
funny
doing
thing
it, I'm
is,
like, that's the light
because
bulb.
I don't have kids, that's why they think I got so much free time for them. And then I can just drop everything that I'm doing, rearrange my schedule, you know, not have an issue with them saying, oh, I'm gonna be home at 9, but being home at 12. Like, yeah, I remember this whole blowout I almost had with my sister-in-law on 4th of July. Oh, could you watch the baby for a couple hours? We're just gonna go to this event down the street. Couple hours turned into 5 hours. So then when I addressed her about it, she kind of was like a little attitudinal, and I was like, then I went off, and she had saw a side of me she had never seen. But that's me feeling like I was being overutilized and not appreciated and not, you know, respecting my boundaries. So then my feelings kind of like bubbled to the surface and almost bubbled in a bad way. So that's the problem. I fall short with learning how to like recognize there's an issue there, dealing with it in a moment instead of letting it just sit and fester and then more shit get piled on top of it. But like you said, it does come, you know, in tune with setting the boundaries, making people respect them and enforcing them, you know, because I got shit going on that I want to be doing. So,
and it ain't only making them respect the boundaries, you got to respect those boundaries when you set
that's
them.
facts. That's
you know what I'm saying? You can't have those expectations of everybody else to respect something that you're not respecting. If they see that, like, well, you let me get over for 5 hours when it was supposed to be 2, so I see you ain't respecting it. Why am I respecting?
Yep, and that's what
Just
my
like
therapist always tells me. Yep, when they feel like, oh, you don't say nothing.
Late today, then
stay late
count
tomorrow.
on you to stay late that day. Not convenient.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, Rena get on me about it all the time. She's like, well, you know, that's your fault. So I started to really realize like a lot of that's on me, you know, and it's all kind of intertwined, and I have to figure out you know, set of circumstances that works best for me and just go with that, because otherwise I'm Taurus. Like I'm gonna see red and black out on people when I feel like I'm being disrespected. So I have to do better.
Or when you see red, you can also see it with black if you cop a pair of those custom hustle.
Hey, that's fine.
Yes, he got that.
My man Big Dan, let's go, big fella. How you going about, you know what I'm saying, trying to make a couple of those birthday parties, dinners and such? You know what I'm saying?
I'm keeping a bean with you. I'm not. I'm keeping it a bean. Look, hey, listen. Here's my thing. I got goals. I got shit that I'm trying to do for me and mine. And half of the motherfuckers that you know, as soon as you miss a couple little joints, is he acting new or this, that, and the third, or you know what I mean? And my thing is this: I can't even get you to click the like button when I need you to. Like, you know what I mean? I can't even get you to
appreciate you hitting the button.
I can't get a subscribe. You know what I'm saying?
A follow.
I can't get nothing. I can't even get you to listen to the, you know what I mean? But then when I'm in your face, when you see me, is I saw your show, and or they hit. I see you got your little show. Damn, I got my little show. You right?
Little show.
Yeah.
As you know, every time on the How to Hustle podcast with Hank, we hear you got the little and nothing little about my situation. Never describe it as such.
Yep.
They can say what they want, but then when they see, then they go on my page and they see Wallow giving me a shout out. Now it's damn, cuz you talked to Wallow. No, I don't. But he gave it a shout out.
That's the one that burns you out right there. As soon as they
they see you around some people and it's damn, cuz, you should have checked it out 3 years ago, 4 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, but I mean that.
You know what I told you about that one, bro? The price of the
my thing is this:
not the day's price.
I got something that I'm trying to do. I got stuff that I'm focused on, career wise, and just with my family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm putting my all into that. When I'm done over here and everything's set up and said and done, then y'all can come around. Plus, my thing is this: you know where I live at? First of all, I'm not coming I'm too old. I'm 40. I'm not coming to the bar to come hang out with you.
Right.
I'm not coming to your party that's at the corner bar down the street that gets shot up every 2 weeks. I'm not anywhere that I feel as though my life is in danger. I'm not coming.
Not coming there.
I'm not coming. If your cookout is in a very
Sus location.
I ain't coming. I got shit to do. I got shit to get home to. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta be somewhere where I gotta worry about stepping on somebody's sneaker.
Okay, because that's a big thing. I mean, I saw
Lord,
somebody
man.
today say how, she was supposed to go to a party last night and then do brunch this morning. She was like, but after her day was done, she was like, I realized I was tired and I just decided I'm not going. She was like, I woke up this morning, had to drop my daughter off, got my workout in right there because I didn't want to be too tired to not do it because I'm committed to it. She was like, the girl was like, oh, we might not be able to meet at this time and at this place. And she was like, no, we don't got to meet at all. She was like, and she's okay with that. She was like, people have to be okay with the no. You gotta be okay with telling people no. You gotta be
also,
good with
I'm not
out.
coming if your shit start all late. You gotta get me out the house at a certain time.
Cause nigga, I'm gonna
what you mean the party start at 11?
Yeah,
the party started at 11 where? 11 o'clock, I'm trying to be back in the house.
On the bed. Like, no.
All right, so look, let me throw this in there because I definitely, you can't do nothing but respect. I got my own family and I got goals and aspirations and things I'm trying to do for my family.
You gotta wait, because if if that was your lane and you had something going on, all my shit is public. I got shit going on. If I'm going to support you from over here, do your thing. I respect that you can't make it. You got shit to do.
That's me. Yeah.
I ain't saying I ain't coming because I'm just sitting in the house and I don't fuck with you. I ain't coming because I'm either tired or I got something to do.
Yeah.
That's why I said you can't do nothing but respect that. And if you can't respect that, that's because you don't have those responsibilities.
Brother, you know how many times I done got the you acting brand new and you done moved over there, you acting funny and like
I'm getting you there, bro. I got you. You goddamn right I'm acting brand new with responsibilities and different things to do. This is not 2004. It's not 2014. Hello. I'm not that same guy.
Hello. Yeah.
You got married, had kids, or have been with somebody for all of these years, and you still looking at life the same way that you were 15 years ago, 20 years ago, 8 years ago. You wasting time. August the 6th is going to keep coming every year because your birthday going to keep hitting. You're going to keep getting older. It don't mean you get no better. Everybody don't get better. Hey, everybody can't go. This is always the thing that you got to remember is we all can't go. You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
So that's why I said from the beginning, you can't do nothing but respect if somebody, my family, and this is what I'm trying to do for us to make sure my son or my daughter is equipped with this information versus me having the same conversation with you that we've been having. Exactly. Or like you said, I'm not sliding to the party that starts at 11 or y'all going down there, copy. I wish you happy birthday. I text you. Why you ain't say it on Instagram? Because I got your phone number.
Hey, Hank, you saw when we met up at that little situation in a part of town that we don't usually hang out in. We was in and out, wasn't we? Is you ready?
And I'm about to say, and I left with you.
Exactly. Is you ready?
That's what you got to do.
Because we can go.
We want dick together, so it don't look go. Like we gotta get out of here.
For me to answer this one, it would be the same thing where it was just like realizing that nobody gives a fuck about your time. So why do you continue to prioritize their time over yours? Yeah. When like the same situation, like I can't tell you how many. One of my cousins died. She got sick and died, and she was like the first one of our generation that passes. So the year before she dies, I go like, we ain't had a family reunion in 15 years. So I'll take the initiative to start calling everybody and just saying, hey, nah, you bring in the hot dogs. Dan, you got the sausages. Mish, you bring the potato salad. I'm going to bring the charcoal and the fluid and like pass everybody off. I delegate everybody off something. Then I get there and I'm on the grill from 12 o'clock to about 9:30. Like, both times. Nah. So now we get to year 3 and niggas is like, we having a family reunion. I don't know. Call Hank. Why are we calling Hank? Hank just showed you how easy this thing was. Yep. But like I said, after I'm the one that's standing here cooking all of the damn food, bought most of the damn food, and now I'm the one in the house helping clean up. Like this is not the situation.
Expecting you to do everything.
But that's why this is something that I always say to my mom, because like I said in the beginning, I really be trying to get this stuff off my mom. I always tell her, you don't have to answer the phone and you can't say no.
Yeah.
You had to take your own advice though in that situation where I'm gonna answer the phone, but I can't do nothing. I can't help you with that one. Or like, all right, yeah, I got these 2 houses I'm about to clean. You want some money? We can go clean these joints. I'll pay you to help me. But other than that, like I ain't just got nothing to give you. Like not at this point.
It took
I
me a
wanna
long
know
time to
the
realize it's
craziest
okay
part.
to say no.
It took me
Right.
a long time too, bro. But
It's
the thing is,
hard.
you got to the point where
Gotta
the
do it.
word no is a
Yeah.
part of the vocabulary that you can use because
Yeah.
niggas use it with you all the
See,
time. And you,
I'm
the problem, Pete, too, when you ain't even the type that always asking nobody for nothing. I'm
Okay.
never
See, this
asking
is
you
the
for nothing. All I
Yeah.
ask you to do is bring the. If all I ask you to do is bring the ice and you frown, I'm cool, guys.
look, in
I
my
ask you to do
instance,
shit else again.
on both sides of my family, I'm the go-to guy. I was
Same here.
always the go-to guy for we got to get it done. Now
Right.
I'm not the guy no more. Somebody else got to pick up the slack. I did it. Like I can't.
I did my
What the
time.
lady
I'm
say?
reformed.
Get somebody else to do it.
Yeah. Somebody else got to do it this shit.
Hey Dan, I served my time. I'm reformed.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm
On
out.
probation.
The
Now,
craziest part is when
I'm the family member, the older family member that's sitting over in the corner talking about all y'all young folks. Yeah, I remember when we used to do that. Yeah, y'all got it now.
Go ahead, Don. Nah,
Shit.
you was trying to say something?
I said, because the craziest part is folks will straight up act like they didn't ask you to do it. I mean, you go above and beyond for them, and they get very unappreciative. I don't know how many times I've been looked out for somebody made a play for somebody because I see they need to play. And I've seen it and heard it happen both to me and to other people. And then when you sit there and you're like, well, dang, I was trying to do that for you and so forth and so on. I just need this time for me to sit back this time. All right, well, ain't nobody even asked you to do all that. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
The Beyonce joint, the first time I say no, it's like I never said
Then I
yes.
said
Now
yes.
listen.
They forget how many yeses they got before we got to the no.
How soon they forget? Like they act like
Amnesia.
you ain't never did shit.
And then a right throw it in your face. See, that's why I don't even be asking you for nigga what?
But
I
that
done said
also,
yes 1,000 times.
but that also, to put a bow on the whole situation, that also goes to if you set a standard, then you got to respect the standard that you set.
Yeah, real
If they
shit.
see that you set
Real
this standard,
shit.
but you continue to step over this line, you gonna keep shooting these long twos, or you gonna, you know what I'm saying, you gonna become a
That was
3-point
another
shooter?
thing I had to realize. I did it to myself.
Yeah, I did it to
I
myself.
did it to
Agreed.
myself.
I'm not notice in this conversation for whoever's listening to this that none of us are blaming anybody for those
Yeah,
circumstances or
did it
situations
to
that we ended
myself
up in.
at
It
all.
was because you put yourself in that spot. Like I said, my uncle and my dad passed, and I felt like somebody had to fill that void. I try not to have it always be my mom, so I'm trying to fill that void. However, you put yourself in that situation. You stepped into those shoes, and now you can't complain that you're rocking those Nikes. But you can, though, switch it into a pair of the custom hustle, you know what I'm saying, joints available in any color to a 14 men's and women's sizes. If you want to get out of the shoes that you're in.
Let's go.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I
Now,
know for me, being the oldest, that was the biggest issue for me. It's like I felt like I had to be the lead, the most responsible, setting the example, picking up the slack where people are lacking. And I'm just like, look, y'all grown now. Get out there and get it done on your own. Y'all good. Y'all got it. Y'all having babies. So that means you're doing real adult shit. Y'all married. Y'all got jobs. Y'all don't need me. Like I've done my time.
hey,
I'm
Leash,
out.
the messed up part about it is I ain't even the oldest and felt like that.
That's crazy. That's
Like,
crazy.
I'm the
That is
youngest.
Yeah, I'm the oldest.
I'm the youngest of the grandkids. Okay. Like,
I'm the oldest of everything.
I'm the youngest of the grandkids.
I'm
You
the
know what
young,
I'm saying?
I'm the oldest sibling, and I'm the old and the grand out of the grandkids. I'm the oldest boy. So yeah,
You got it honest
Yeah,
then.
you got it real hard.
but that's on both sides of my family. So if it ain't my mom's side, it's my pop's side. Like it's crazy. Like,
And what-
I was just stuck
and
trying to be the man nobody else had in their house, including mine.
That's
was
just
my
as tough.
problem.
I mean,
That's
that's
just
a
as
whole.
fucking
I
tough.
was the man in my house, so I was trying to be the man in everybody else's home.
But
Yeah.
I
right.
mean, that's a whole nother even topic, discussion, and situation right there because you always are the example because you don't know who's paying attention,
Yep.
whether it be your little
Exactly.
cousin, your little brother, or just a little nigga across the street. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
What's up?
But before we close this one out, I want to give everybody a chance, you know what I'm saying, to have the floor. Dan, we're gonna have you on in probably like 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about the whole new platform and all that, but just give
Yeah.
us a
By then it'll be
snippet.
up.
Just give us a snippet of what we can expect.
Pretty much it's a it's a fucking TV show.
There we go.
It's pretty much a podcast in TV show form. You know what I'm saying? It's a TV show with an audio experience that you can hear on all streaming platforms. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, Bridging the Gap, that's our normal podcast, over 150 episodes in. That's where we were talking about the hot topics, the day-to-day shit. On this particular show, you'll be getting none of that. You're gonna be getting straight conversational stuff, shit that's coming from our head. We're not gonna be telling you that Usher and fucking Chris Brown was fighting at a roller skating rink last night. You're not gonna get that from us. You're gonna get some real raw talk about things that's going on today, things that's just everyday life shit. Our family situation. My co-host is my brother-in-law. He's married to my sister, and we clash on a lot of things. He's a little younger than me.
He wanna be a little younger than you.
He's just a little bit younger. He's 35. I'm 40. You know what I mean?
Face always say, I forget we the same age, bro.
I mean, he hanging on to his, to the young life, you know what I mean? And I'm more up here trying to do other shit, so we gonna bring that. And if you've watched the podcast, you know what type of energy when me and him get together and you put some whiskey involved, it's gonna be some raw shit going on.
Toss the name out there again for the listeners. New listeners every day, B.
Unrestricted. I keep trying to stop saying Unrestricted Podcast. The show is called Unrestricted. And you're gonna be able to stream that on for the meantime, you'll be able to stream it on YouTube, but we're trying to do some other shit that I talk about you off air where it comes, you're gonna have to, there's gonna be some pay to play type shit. You know what I'm saying? Once the numbers get right, something small, nothing crazy, but we working some things out. So Unrestricted, the Unrestricted experience is coming to you very, very soon. If you want to get down on some of our stuff to get the history on us, you can go check us out, BTG Podcast, on all streaming platforms. That's Bridging the Gap, over 100 and some episodes in. Once Onk get himself together, we're gonna get back to that too.
Man.
Onk getting his hips together. You know what I'm saying? He getting new hips. So
together.
You know what I mean? When his hips,
on the joint.
I know, right out here moving and grooving.
Hey, listen. Hey, Onk out here, he in the gym every day. You know what I mean? He out here getting busy. He getting ready for his new hips. You know what I'm saying?
Getting that snapback, huh?
Yeah. Stella got a groove back with a nigga, like a nigga version. You know what I'm saying? So he getting his shit together.
Hips to work.
Yeah, so
Let's go.
Once he get it, we back at it.
My crew from Life Be Life, and I asked Nah about this. I see we went Netflix on them with the last clip that we had dropped. My Spotify had about 27 episodes. They all came out together. You know what I'm saying? Is that the new format that we're rolling with Life Be Life in? You know what I'm saying? I see we have merchandise going on now. Talk to me a little bit about what we expecting here from Life Be Life. What we have coming up next.
Man, we only about the increase in the upcoming, man. We pretty much just trying to, get a stacked recording schedule so that we could just make sure that there's no more gaps, no more lapses, despite the fact that life gonna be life, and despite the fact that our schedules personally sometimes clash and all that kind of stuff. Y'all know how the biz be. It's trying to make sure that we have the content ready to go so somebody could just stumble into it and never miss a beat. Because you know how it is. You go for too long, you might lose some people.
You fall out of the rotation.
Right. Yeah. So we're trying to keep ourselves presentable and trying to, of course, we're trying to put ourselves in position to be on a couple of different platforms besides the, regular streaming platforms. I know that there's different people with their own personal joints that they created. I've been talking to a few people here and there. So, just trying to make sure, that we on the up and up and that we keep it clean. We keep it, we keep it thorough for the folks. Outside of that, you know what I'm saying?
You forgot. We dropped the AI shooting guard episode. And
That's
so
Saturday.
that might spawn us doing I guess
Once a month.
sports-based episode once a month.
Once a
Because
month.
like people was loving it. So I was like, all right, we don't always gotta talk shit. We can, talk about some other shit. So that might be coming,
We
too.
call that versatility in the business.
That's
Go ahead.
Mhm.
Now.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta be
Pull me-
agile in these times.
Hit me up when y'all do an NFL when the NFL season start. You know what I'm saying? I'm a football boy, so I can get you.
Okay.
Whatever. I'm ready. You have
Say no more.
Jump in there with you. You know what I mean?
Say no more, because we said we're gonna do that once every month. We haven't figured out which week it'll be during the month, but once every month we're gonna do a little be life in sports. You know what I mean? Talk about just kind of have that for the debate floor, for the topic floor to get some things going. I mean, we gotta respond to the demand. I mean, you gotta supply the demand.
Gotta supply
Real
the
shit.
demand, baby. These
Yeah.
sound like things that were ran through on the How to Hustle seminars, which can still be purchased now. If you slide in my DMs, you can get the whole 5-pack, or you can get them one at a time, however you want. You want the slow drip, or do you want the whole high? You know what I'm saying? Now, y'all already
hashtag hype talk.
shouts out to my man Nah for
Yeah.
coming up with the hype taught me hashtag. Y'all know how I feel about y'all. There's no reason to give long speeches and big rundowns because we talk all the time. So I appreciate y'all coming on. That was episode 108. Gang,
Don't forget. Wait, don't forget.
What?
We got me, you, and now we got the Lair recap. The season is
Oh.
over. We gotta. What's up?
Copy that.
Gotta get
So I'm
to it.
gonna need y'all to check into the GFT Radio Network where we will have the exclusive Bel Air recap, the Philly perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Let's
We will
go.
get y'all that one. Y'all appreciate y'all coming on. That was episode 108. We are